Greetings, YouTube. Even though I technically don't want to start off this video like that, it's my calling card. It's what I say every time. So a greeting is a offer of positive praise, of good wishes, but that is the opposite of what quite a few, way more than I thought originally, even this afternoon, summoners are affected by. Yesterday, some of you might recall, I did a video talking about how this bug was forcing summoners to choose both sides multiple times in order to have it exit their screen. And one summoner in particular that I profiled had to pick 32 straight times the followers of the Ancient One or the worshippers of the Apocalypse before the confirmed selection screen went away. Then, when it went away, as several of you have told me, you got access to not one, but both paths. And several people have rolled the dice, even though I think that given the history of what Kabam has done in this, it's incredibly risky, and just 100% completed everything. Now, Kabam, if they acknowledge it how they should, will contact these summoners and say, what half did you want to do? Whatever half you wanted to do, we'll take the other half away. But the other problem is, so I don't know if it's several, but two summoners reached out to me to say, I just took a chance, and not only did I open up the crystal shards, but I also used the rank up materials on the champion. So they've not only, gained the shards and the rank up materials, but they've used them already in multiple aspects, complicating the process of getting them back. So that's another bug in itself that we're going to have to keep track of. But this bug, dare I say, is the worst I've seen, because this is the death screen that meets several summoners, including Mr. Bertman, who reached out to me personally and said, Prof, please talk about this. I know people are affected, and I'm not hearing you speak about this. So what exactly does this look like? Well, imagine you are trying to say, I'm going to follow the Ancient One, and you have this screen happen. It very much reminds me of when we had that crazy 12-hour plus emergency maintenance way back in November. I mean, I guess you can have the news pop up while you're being locked out. But again, it pops up. You confirm it. And it's this, I have come to bargain, Dormammu. And that's going to be the title of this video. MCOC, or I think maybe it should be titled, Kabam, I have come to bargain. Or Kabam, they have come to bargain. Or Kabam, we have come to bargain. Because it's like this over and over again. And when this summoner checked in, it's been 30 hours. 30 hours. You can't do anything because this is the screen. And so this help ticket was filed. And of course, it is the generic automated response that is not comforting at all to the summoner. And we know how terrible that screen is. So, I don't know what the solution is, but I cannot imagine. I mean, just imagine. You're stuck in this terrible pandemic. You just want to play Marvel Contest of Champions. You can't claim any crystals. You can't do any objectives. You can't do Alliance Quest or Alliance War. You're locked out of the game. And I do believe these summoners deserve compensation. And I'm not saying that anyone else does who wasn't affected. I'm not saying that I deserve anything. I'm not, when I use the C word, compensation, I'm not trying to have it be just some, free gifts for everybody thing. But in this case, I would be so ticked off. I would be so angry if I couldn't play the game for over a day because this bug was locking me out. And I would also probably have nightmares for at least the next several months, if not longer, that this would be a pop-up screen that would happen at the most important times in my life, whether it's going on a date or, in this case, just leaving the house. That is the nightmare. So, if you are facing this, I am so sorry that you have to do this. But no, not that maybe it's any consolation, but you are not alone. You have come to bargain, and Kabam so far is not bargaining with you in a timely manner. Let's hope that by the morning there is an update on this, and the update is that the bug has been fixed. Maybe there'll be an apology, some small or medium-sized or whatever compensation eventually to come for these summoners. But until then, you have these two crazy spectrums. You have one spectrum that got access to both quests and got to easily 100% complete everything and gain awesome rewards that are double what everybody else got. And then you've got this other spectrum that hasn't been able to do anything because they can't even choose a side. So, I have never seen anything like this, but it is the new month, and every time there's a new month of Marvel Contest of Champions, stuff goes wrong, right? It's bug season, if you will. So, thanks to everybody who reached out to me to encourage me to make this video. I promised you I would, and even though it's about 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, it is on my YouTube channel. If you're watching this, obviously it's been posted and hopefully is public. Have a great rest of your Friday, YouTube. Here's to looking up, especially for these summoners. They deserve something for this bargaining hell that they are currently frozen in.